Om Shanti. Good morning. Today we are going to read the Vyat Murli, in which BapDada was explaining us. You all have experienced it already in the Brahmin life. That what is the importance of Madhuban, because BapDada was meeting with Madhuban Nivasi. So he was explaining about the Madhuban and the value of the Madhuban, where you all have experienced it already. So it was just a heart-to-heart conversation with the BapDada. The Murli date is 5th February 1979. BapDada's heart-to-heart conversation with Madhuban Niwasis. Today, Baba has specially come to meet you special fortunate souls who live on the land that has a special memorial to the great pilgrimage place of which even the devotees of today still sing praise. The land is so powerful that all the waste of all the many soul stops as soon as they come here. Everyone, each one of us Brahmin family have this experience that when we go to Madhuban, all the wastages stops in 1 second because it's such a powerful place where Brahma lived so many years. They all become powerful and easily attain many types of treasures of experience. And what else we will do? We will get there. We will attain very easily many types of treasures of experience. This land is such that you can attain whatever blessings you want on the basis of remembrance and of the land itself. So, what should the residents of this land themselves be? Baba asking the Madhuban Nivasi, if you are staying on that land, so how it would be for you? So, what should the residents of this land themselves be? Even today, devotees are desperate to have a view of this divine and elevated land. Till last birth, the devotees are having because there is a lot of prayings about the Madhuban word. So Baba is telling, even today, devotees are desperate to have a view of this divine and elevated land. So, are the people living on this the images that grant visions? Is your stage equal to the importance of the land, or is the praise of the land is greater? Baba is asking the Nivasis that only the land is important, or the people who are staying there also important. If those who live far away become powerful just by keeping the awareness of Madhuban, then what should the residents of the Madhuban themselves be? Because so many Brahmins nowadays, they will connect with the phone to Madhuban by seeing the four dham on their phone also. Not only they remember the Madhuban, but every Brahmin soul will watch the Madhuban, the four dhams every day. So Baba is telling, by seeing, by taking the name only, this much of importance is there. Are you as great as the importance given to Madhuban? Madhuban is a Bhandara. What does it mean? This is a new meaning Baba given today. Madhuban is a bandara, is nothing but the treasure store of all subtle and physical attainments. See how much it's valuable because it's an treasure store. Whatever you want, whether it is a subtle attainments or the physical attainments. It's not Baba not only only the subtle one, but physical attainments also you will get it. So, do all of you consider your speed and stage to be just as elevated in accordance with that? Baba is asking. So, do all of you consider your speed and stage to be just as elevated in accordance with that? Are you residents of Madhuban, the embodiments of success according to the easy methods you have of the facilities, company, cooperation, of the importance of the land? Are you residents of Madhuban, the embodiments of success according to the easy methods you have of the facilities, company, cooperation, of the importance of the land and the atmosphere? Years have passed. This year have also passed. The new year has begun and 1 month of that had already passed. So, what have you experienced in just 1 month? Did you experience the stage of ascent? Did you accumulate something at every step? That is, was every step you took powerful? What we need to do? Take the every step very much powerful. Were you able to overcome all your own obstacles and the obstacles of others? Now that the time is coming close, Baba told in 79 that now that the time is coming close. You need to receive marks in all 4 subjects. Everyone says the same thing of you, that you all serve everyone very well. However, you all have to be filled with Gyan, Yoga and Dharana. Just as people experience heaven throughout the atmosphere here. I think you all experience this thing now. Whoever comes to Madhuban, they feel the Madhuban as a heaven. So too, each of you should also feel that you are living in heaven. That's exactly correct. That what we are living here, it's we are living in the heaven. Even we feel every day that one. That you are an embodiment of all attainments. In everything you do, as you move around, you should all be seen by others as angels. When the people come here, all the Brahmins or non-BKs, they feel that whoever we see here, they looks like an angels. Acha. Signals for service. This year, bring people from all professionals into contact with you. They should be in connection with you in such a way that as soon as you give them a signal, then through your authority, they should be able to accomplish that task. How we should do the service? That whenever we give a signal, they must be ready to finish our task and authority. Generally, you make contact with them. In the first paragraph, Baba was explaining us about the Madhuban and its qualities. Now Baba is telling what kind of service we must do in our local centers or with the people who will get connected with us. Generally, you make contact with them as and when you need them, and then that contact becomes a little distant. However, you must now increase that connection. Just as in the beginning, you had the aim of wanting to create everyone's fortune. So now keep the aim of taking cooperation from souls from all professions by making contact with them and using them as instruments for special service. See, Baba is explaining each and every task, how we must do the service, what we must do, because many children don't know how to do the seva and how to get connected. So Baba is Jani Jananhar. He knows everything. So he's explaining to his children that how we must do the service, how we will must get connected with the souls. He's telling each and every step. Be connected with them, create their fortune, take the cooperation with the souls in all professions. By making contact with them and using them as instruments for special service. At present, there are souls of the middle quality, but eventually you have to reach everyone. So now, such special souls should emerge that from one, many others will be able to receive the message. Only when everyone has zeal and enthusiasm will a queue be formed. Then only a queue will be formed. This year, service of this quality should take place. There must be a queue who can receive the message, who is in the form of zeal and enthusiasm. Since there is title, Father of the World, there has to be variety in the world. Even if someone is an atheist, you must still definitely make contact with him. Because so many times we think, nah, he is atheist, why he will listen to our gyan? So, but Baba is telling, if he is even an atheist, then also you must keep contact with him. You must still definitely make contact with him. All types of seeds are needed to create the new world. See how deep the Baba is explaining. Sometimes we, on the service, we say, oh, he doesn't listen to us. Why should we go to him to tell the gyan and all the stuff? But Baba is telling all types of seeds are needed to make the new world. Only then will you be able to become the world benefactors for the whole world. Religious and political leaders should at least accept that your ways and your transformation are very good. When religious leaders experience this, they will give their cooperation. When they will give the cooperation, when they experience that what we are doing, the way we are transforming the things, the way the transformation is very good, then only they give us the cooperation. I'm just taking over BapDada meeting with double foreigners. Next paragraph I am reading, because this will be read by the tomorrow Pratibha sister, because she is a teacher, it will be good for you. Next paragraph, that's all. BapDada meeting double foreigners. Yeah. BapDada is happy to see all the children who remain absurd in love. Now, this is the third topic where Baba is explaining about the love. What is a sign of those who constantly remain absurd in love? Now, Baba is telling the signs who is constantly in love. Souls who are absurd in love don't need to make effort to stay in remembrance, but are naturally yogi. See how deep the words are. Always we do effort to remember Baba. That means we are not in the love with the Baba. Simple words. Because when we are constantly absorbed in love, because when we love anybody, no need to do effort to remember. So now we need to check ourselves that how much we are remembering Baba naturally. If you are remembering naturally Baba, then only we can say that how much we are loving, how much. This is vice versa, the percentage we can check ourselves. They see nothing and some more qualities. Who loves the Baba, they have some more qualities also. One is they remember Baba naturally, they call as natural yogi. And the second thing, they see nothing but Baba and service. So let us check ourselves. Just we see father and service, or just we are seeing the other person's BKs that, oh, he's like that, he's that like this. I can't stay with them. They don't listen to me, what we are doing. So if we are doing these all things, we are not having love with the Father. They are nothing but Baba and service. When the intellect finds its destination, it stops wandering. Vamukti. When the intellect finds its destination, because we are falling in love with Baba, then nothing will be, we will wonder here and there what he is doing, what she is doing, what they are doing. We don't wonder here and there because we find our destination already. A soul who is lost in love would be absorbed in all attainments it has received and remain busy in enabling other souls to receive the same attainments. So this is the second point in the Murli to get all attainments. One, Baba told that Madhuban is nothing but the Bandara to get all attainments, physical or settled. Now this is the second point, second solution if you want the attainments. Soul who is lost in love would be absorbed in all the attainments it has received and remain busy in enabling other souls to receive the same attainments. Therefore, such souls would always be able to defeat Maya. So now, if Maya is coming, what we must do? We must be lost in love with the Father. That's the solution. Are you lost in love or do you have to make effort? Baba is asking this one also. That are you lost in love or do you have to make this effort also? Souls living abroad experience having received a special yogi life to do so abroad. And this makes them embodiments of success. When you make your stage powerful, that is, when you become an embodiment of all the attainments you have experienced, you become an embodiment of success. To become an embodiment of success, what is Baba told? We must have the embodiment of what attainments you have experienced. When you make the stage powerful, that is, when you become an embodiment of all the attainments you have experienced, you become an embodiment of success because day by day. Souls with all various desires will come in front of you. What's going to happen? Souls will of different desires will come in front of you. Every will, everyone will come searching for you, master, bestower of peace and happiness, and wonder where you are. Now the time is going to come. Everyone will come searching for you. Everyone is going to come in front of us as a master, bestower of peace and happiness. What we are? Master, bestower of peace and happiness. And they wonder where you are. Only when you are fully stocked with all powers will you be able to make everyone content. In the last Murli, in this season's last Murli, Baba has explained us to become the content souls, to make others also the same. So here Baba is explaining that when we will get content, only when you are fully stocked, when we have full stock, then only we get stock of all powers, will you be able to make everyone content. You have, see the example, you have supermarkets abroad where you can buy whatever you want from one store. At that time in 79, the supermarkets were there in only in abroad. Now in India also we can see where we can get all the things from one store. In the same manner, if the people are coming in front of us, if our stock is full of powers, then they will get content with us. You have to become the same as this. It should not be that you have the power to tolerate but don't have the power to face. You need to be stocked with all powers. Only then will you become an embodiment of success. When we have the stock of all powers, then only we will become the embodiment of success. So we can check ourselves. If you are not getting the success, so we are lacking some powers. Now make the atmosphere of serving through the mind even more powerful abroad, because all the various souls there have to be impressed by your atmosphere. Every soul will be impressed with the atmosphere. So what we need to do, we must make the atmosphere more powerful, and that will be happen with only serving through the mind. Only when they are first pulled by your vibrations, will they then be able to listen to this knowledge. In order to serve through your mind, you must constantly practice having stability and concentration. If you want to serve and they must experience that thing, constantly practice maintaining stability and concentration. Only when all your wastage has finished will you be able to serve through your mind. See, one more thing, Baba, is very depth one. We will say, oh, I can't do Mansa Seva, I can't do this. Because why we can't do? Because only when your wastage has finished, you will be able to serve through your mind. This is the main and underlining thing. When you leave Madhuban, take back with you a powerful experience of serving through the mind by having practiced it here. So Baba is telling, By staying in Madhuban, you practice it and take that practice with you when you leave the Madhuban. Anyone who sees you should experience you to be a mind of power that has come to them. Whenever anyone who sees you should experience you to be a mind of powers that has to come to them. When you have experienced all powers, they become part of your life. Like your limbs. Are you living here having become a mind of maximum experience? Baba is asking. Baba is perfect, and so his children have to become equal to the Father. How the Father is perfect, and so his children have to become equal to his Father. Therefore, there should be no defects. Baba is telling we must not have any defects in us because we must to show Father. So how the Father is, we must be same like that. BapDada meeting the groups of Sevadaris. Now it's the next topic. Sevadaris are equal to the Father because he also comes here as a server. Sevadaris are equal to the Father because he also comes here as a server. Because Sevadari come from different place to Madhuban. And in the same way, Baba also come to Madhuban to serve. So, Sevadaris are equal to Father. Baba's form is that of the world servant. Just as a father is a world servant, so too all of you the world servants. Outwardly, you are busy doing your physical work, but internally, your mind remains busy in serving to transform the world. Outwardly, you are serving physically, inwardly, you are serving through your mind. You are doing both types of service at the same time. When the Madhuban, when they come, the Sevadaris are doing the same type of service, doing inward service and also the outward service. You are doing both types of service at the same time. It isn't that when you are serving physically, you are unable to serve through your mind. Baba is telling who is came to do the service in Madhuban, how we must do the service. By doing both types of service at the same time, you will receive the double the attainment. What we will get? We will get double type of attainment because we are doing double service. Double servers become doubly crowned. One more thing we will get. What we'll get? Double crown also. That means two crowns we will get. If you only do one type of service, you can't receive two crowns. Baba is explaining. If you are doing only physical service, not the mental service, service through your mind, then we will get only one crown. While you are doing anything, check that you are not only doing one type of service, instead of doing both types. We need to do both types of service. When you pay attention in this, you will develop this sanskar. By just keeping an attention, we develop all types of sanskar. So here Baba is telling, just keep attention in doing double service, then it will develop as a sanskar. When you serve simultaneously with your body and your mind, others will experience you to be a alaukik shakti. When we do the service in both the forms, then what they will experience? The experience has alaukik shakti. They will then automatically follow you. Now practice this and increase it. We need to practice it and increase it. Increase this practice so much that it becomes your natural and constant practice. What must be the natural and constant practice? The doing service through the physical and also the through our mind. This must be a constant and then natural practice. Acha, Om Shanti. We can sit in silence for a few minutes and we reflect the points, what we are going to take from today's Murli. Om Shanti. You can unmute yourself and share the points.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, the point that I liked is when Baba spoke to the double foreigners. Baba said that, um, only, so we need to have all the powers, that we have to stock all the powers fully within us. And then we will be, content within ourselves. That means we don't lack anything when we have all the powers within us. So when we lack, then we'll have the desire to attain that. Which is like the example that which Baba gave here is the in abroad they have a supermarket where they can buy everything from one store. So similarly, we should have the stock of all sort of attainment, all powers, so we don't lack anything, because many types of soul will be coming in front of us with different needs. So if we have to fulfill them, then before so the first thing is we will have to fill ourselves with all powers, all attainments. So this will eventually lead us or make us an embodiment of success. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Yeah, it's nicely explained that according to the time, everybody is going to come in front of us. So we must be filled with all the powers, because as a supermarket, Baba given a good example. Because in the supermarket, they will keep all the things before the season comes or the shop opens. Now it's our time to fulfill ourselves with all the things, all the powers, be content, and then we can make others also content when they come in front of us. So for that is a good example as a Bandara. Just come and sit in the Bandara, you will get everything. That is nothing but Madhuban. Baba explained that Madhuban is in Bandara of all attainments.
Yeah, that's the point from today's Murli for me to take back home. And Madhuban is the Bhandara. And after we come back from Madhuban, can we keep that Bhandara on with us every moment? One go collect that thing, but how are we utilizing the powers that we're getting from Madhuban?
Everyone who comes to Madhuban, they experience what by staying we are here, we too experience the same thing every day, that we are staying in the heaven. And it's nothing but the Bhandara where everyone will attain all kinds of physical and subtle attainments also they will receive.
Om Shanti,
Om
brother and
Shanti.
divine family. So being in Madhuban is a different experience and excellent experience. So completely stress-free and everything is punctual and regular. Getting up in the morning, 3 o'clock for Amrit Vela and classes, even Seva, all these four. Jnana, Yoga, Dharan, Seva, everything will balance. Oh, that's only in Madhuban. So there's a different experience and also completely positive and completely we are away from this world, our work, uh, this Deh ka Samman, Sampark, everything is away. Only Baba and we. Only Baba and we. Wherever if we go, we'll greet each other Om Shanti and only we'll speak about Baba. So it's a different experience. As you said, it's a heaven, actually. Thank you.
Baba told in Baba's words are, when you reach to Madhuban, your wastage will get full stopped. Stop on all the sense. That's great. Correct. It's wherever we talk, by staying here also in Madhuban, many times we think that if we are talking by sitting and chit-chatting anything, because few days before Sudesh Didi was talking with us, we were all sitting in front of the lift, chatting something actually. So Didi came to us and she was telling that if you guys will talk about the seva only, because what's going on in the dining hall or because we people will talk not the worldly things now. Many so we talk, we will do anything that also with the Brahmins, and so this is a good company for us for our life that we do what is that about the system, about the seva. So we daily talk also, we do whatever the karam that is in Madhuban. So we feel very blessed about that.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti, sister.
Yeah, this is really a nice thing. It's suppose as a BK, I really have this dominant feeling in me that Madhuban is a place where there is no waste, where there is no stress, where there is nothing, where it is living heaven. It's suppose this particular thing, if each BK, जो अंदर है और जो are outside, if you could feel, I think Baba needn't wait till the end of Sangam Yuga to usher in heaven. But Baba knows the drama. Baba knows whether it's Madhuban or whether it's my center place or whether everything. There are so many kinds of upheavals. There are so many kinds of things which changes it. Like if you are a regular visitor of Madhuban, we see it. But that is why in today's Murli, if you see, Baba gives the qualities of Madhuban. Lekin uske piche even he gives a caution. If Madhuban is like that, you residents of Madhuban, what is your stage? What is your attainment? What is your drishti? We have to check. Because we just cannot just take it like, because it's not like Satyug. It's not a stage when the whole atmosphere is changed. Like such questions cannot arise in Satyug at all. I'm not going to say, oh, what is happening? Is this happening? Nothing. That perfectness is already achieved in golden age. But this is the confluence age. This may be, as yesterday Baba very rightly said in the Sakar Murli, it's an auspicious age. But this is also an age of upheaval. This is also an age when we are going to face all kinds of conflict in samskars, conflict in opinions, conflict in mai tu, that will happen. So that to see that this holy place, which Baba has created, that BapDada first time comes down and birth ki aisa na ho, like a caution. That's why Baba every time comes and praises Madhuban and all. But I'm not trying to, मैं ऐसा ये नहीं कर रही हूँ, but I'm just saying Why has Baba given? Because I always feel confluent sage means what? Santushtata. Santushta, when it will come, that's a prapti hai. So Baba saying there is nothing lacking in the Bandara of a Brahmin. Brahmin ko jab Baba aate hain, he gives everyone the same power, same thing, everything same. Still there is a difference. So that is why even whether you are a Madhuban Nivasi or an outside Nivasi, you have to use it, those attainments. Even though it's a bandara of a treasure store of subtle and other physical attainments, Baba is saying using the attainments. So as a Madhuban Nivasi, am I using that bandara? Or as a Madhuban Nivasi, am I becoming its Swarup? Am I making it unlimited? Am I sharing it with self and others? Like Madhuban Baba always says, Jo dil par, so chul par. Jo chul par, so dil par. This is how he explains that sacred place. But we should not just go and say, okay, everything is ready-made. Even there, we face upheavals. And I feel that's a practical outlook I take out of the Murli. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yes, anybody is there? They can unmute themselves and they can share. Baba was telling about the seva also, how we must do the seva. He has given the signals for the seva, that how we must do the service. And also he was explaining to the double foreigners that how we must become powerful and natural yogis.
Shanti, another important point that I felt
Yeah.
or touched my heart is Baba said about the seva, seva that we do. Baba says, in order to do the mansa seva, right?
Yeah.
Through
Both
the mind.
attain both the types of services.
Yeah.
Physical
So
service and a subtle service.
right. And Baba said only when all the wastage is finished, we will be able to serve through the mind.
Yeah. If we stop the wastage, then only we can able to do the service through the mind.
Yeah, so is it for all time or so
Yeah.
when we are in Madhuban, then there is no wastage, right? Because everything is powerful there because the connection, the interaction, everything that we do is with the family and also the remembrance of Papa is more there compared to when we are living in our household or when we are at the service place. So in that way, yes, of course, there's no wastage that we can say. So when we are back at home, then there is a possibility that we may have to deal with other steps, like work related or something else as part of Laukik life. So yeah, what is important is what our awareness, how we take it through the day. So does it mean that when we and when we have that thought, the kind of seva that we do through the mind, right, is not powerful, or and what is your opinion, or what is your churning on that level?
Sorry, can you tell me once again what you want to ask?
Yeah, so when it comes to the wastage, right? So when we are back at home, I feel we are not 100% free from the wastage, but when we are in Madhuban, then of course we are 99%, or we can say 100% free from wastage. So So the mind, see the seva that we do in Madhuban, right? So Baba say you practice this Mansa seva in Madhuban, and then you go to your service place and do it. So when we do it here, then we know that some of your wastage is there. So still we do it. So
Yeah.
what is the difference? What is the effect?
Actually, the difference is the atmosphere first, which helps you here not to get the wastage. And when you do this service, you need to keep the attention. Baba told the word attention also. When we do keeping attention and constantly practicing that I need to do both the services, Mansa Seva also and the Seva through the physical body. So when we keep the attention, it will, Baba told, it become natural. Here in Madhuban, when you come, because the atmosphere in such a manner, which helps you to attain naturally, you will become natural yogi. By doing service also, you will do the mind service through mind. But in the world, you need to keep the attention. When you keep the attention or when you practice doing this, okay, the wastage is coming, but still you are practicing to avoid that wastage and doing the mind uh, through service through your mind, then it will become a constant and become a natural also. So in the world, you need to keep some little bit of attention. And whenever you're doing service, you just keep a thought, who has selected me for this service and whom I am helping. The more thing is helping. Everyone is taking the help from God, but we are here. Becoming a Brahmin means we are helping God to change this world to a better world. So we are doing the Purusharth, we are doing everything. But in the same way, we are helping the God to betterment, to develop, to change the world into the Swarg. So if we are having that intoxication, that to whom I have came to help, for whom I have came here. So I came here to help the God. So in this way also, or by keeping full stop, anything to stop the wastage. And then if you do this seva, then it will become natural for you. But the thing is, you need to keep the attention. Hope you have understood the
Yeah,
point.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Just to add, Satish Bhai, just to add to it. See, when we go to Madhuban, that is the core place. That is the place when Shiv Baba came. So even though all kind of dirt comes from outside, even though people of waste can come to Madhuban, the core, or jo precious jewel hai, that can never be erased. That is why Baba always says why Madhuban is a land of Vardani. But when you go outside for service, as you'll see, Baba is mentioned in the Murli, you have to do two things. First of all, जो लोग आते हैं to see you, they have to be impressed by your atmosphere, as Baba says. And then they have to be pulled by your vibrations. So it is an effort when you come outside. You don't no need to impress any atmosphere in Madhuban. No need to pull anyone for vibrations in Madhuban because it's full of vibrations of Shiv Baba, full of vibrations of all the glorious souls who have come. But this effort, when you're serving through the mind, whether it is abroad or whether it is outside, impress your atmosphere जो है आपका center का atmosphere जो है आपका वहाँ that vibrations which is there, that has to be Baba saying pulled. That is why he says you need stability and concentration practice. So that is the difference. But in Madhuban, no need to impress anyone atmosphere. That atmosphere is Janani. It is a Janani Bhumi. It is a Bhumi where the world's deep stan is there. Whatever, as I told you, बाहर का लोग cannot उसको कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. But outside, it's not like that. That's what I think the service to the mind, you must remember. You just can't expect that same thing as Madhuban to exist outside. First, impress the person, as that's what Baba has given in Murli. Impress the atmosphere, pull them through your vibrations. Only then will they listen to your knowledge. Only then you can serve through your mind. That's why he's saying when you're leaving Madhuban, that
Carry
not
that one.
only Toli, Shakti bhi leki jao. take back with you all powers. And
Carry that
एक
experience with you.
supermarket खोलो वहाँ power.
Okay. Now we can wind up here and sit, just sit, relax.
Brother, just one quick announcement.
Yeah.
before.
Yes, Brijesh bhai.
So this Sunday, we will be Venu Ben will be taking a Murli Mandal session, Murli dated on 23rd January 1979. 23rd Jan 1979. So request everyone to attend this Sunday. Shanti. Over to you, Satish.
Yeah. Om Shanti. Just sit, relax. Bye to Madhuban through your mind. Enjoy the feel, the power. Where Baba has spent many years. Enjoy the atmosphere. Just to walk through the courtyard of Madhuban. Feel the fragrance of the flowers in Madhuban. Step into the Baba's hut. Have the love towards Baba, and Baba is giving lots of love to each one of us. Enjoy the feelings of love in Baba's hut. Feel the vibrations. All the attainments. Feel your jnana with all kinds of powers. Carry the powers in your place too. Stay in these feelings throughout the day. And Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Satish Bhai, for the wonderful session. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, experience yourself a Madhuban resident.